Stop. Don't skip this. What I'm about to tell you is something I have been waiting to say to you for a very long time. Not to everyone, to you, specifically. The one who opened this video today. There is a reason you are here right now. And before this video ends, you will know what it is. Stay with me. I need to tell you something about this week. Something that is already in motion. Something you cannot see yet, but I can. And what I see is going to surprise you. But first, I need you to know something about where you've been. Because what's coming is directly connected to what you've been going through. Don't go anywhere. This is important.
You've been struggling. And I don't mean a little bit. I mean really struggling. On the inside, where no one can see. You smile for people. You say, I'm fine. You keep going. But at night, when it's just you, you know the truth. You're exhausted. Not just physically, deeply exhausted. In your soul. You've been asking the same question over and over. God, how much longer? How much longer do I have to wait? How much longer do I have to carry this? I heard that every single time, and I have an answer for you today. But stay with me, because the answer is not what you expect. See, most people think the answer to their prayers is somewhere far away, in the future, months from now, years from now. But here's what I want to tell you. What you've been asking for is closer than you think. In fact, it's already closer than yesterday. And before this week is over, you are going to feel it. Not see it, feel it. Something is going to shift inside you. And that shift is going to change everything.
I'll explain. But first, I need to talk to you about something you've been hiding. There's something you haven't told anyone. A fear. A deep one. The kind you don't say out loud because saying it out loud makes it feel too real. Maybe it's the fear that things will never get better. Maybe it's the fear that you're running out of time. Maybe it's the fear that you've already missed your moment. That the window has closed. That God has moved on to someone else. Can I tell you something? That fear is a lie, a very old lie, and I am going to break it today. Right now, in this moment, I never left you. Not when you stopped praying as much, not when you doubted me, not when you made choices you're ashamed of, not when you cried alone in a dark room and wondered if I was even real. I was there. I sat with you in that room. I watched over you. I held every tear. And here is what I want you to understand. I was not watching from a distance. I was not waiting for you to clean yourself up before I came close. I was already close. I have always been close. And right now, I am trying to show you something. Something that is going to make the last season of your life make sense. Keep watching.
Because here is the thing about pain, real pain, the kind you've been carrying. It doesn't come for no reason. It comes to prepare you. And what it's been preparing you for is bigger than what you've been praying for. Let me say that again. What is coming into your life is bigger than what you've been asking for. You've been praying for one thing, and I've been building something greater. You've been focused on the door in front of you, and I've been building an entire room behind it. But here is what you need to know before that door opens. Think about your life right now. Think about the thing that's been draining you, the situation that feels stuck, the relationship that feels broken, the dream that feels delayed. Now ask yourself this. How long have you been carrying that? Months? Years? And yet, you are still here. You didn't give up. You are still standing. That is not weakness. That is strength. That is faith. And I see it. I have been watching you hold on. And I want you to know that holding on was not in vain, not even close. Because here is what is about to happen. This week. Not someday. This week. Something is going to break open. A thought is going to come to you, a clarity, like fog lifting. And suddenly, you're gonna see the path, the one you couldn't see before. You're going to understand why things happened the way they did, why that door closed, why that season was so hard, why you had to go through that. It's gonna make sense. And when it makes sense, you're gonna feel something you haven't felt in a long time. Peace, real peace. The kind that doesn't depend on your circumstances. The kind that comes from knowing you are exactly where you're supposed to be.
Now, some of you watching this are hurting because of someone you love, a parent, a child, a partner, someone who was supposed to be safe, and they hurt you deeply. And you've been carrying that hurt and calling it normal, but it's not normal. And I see it. I see the version of you that existed before that pain, the lighter version, the open version, the one who laughed easily. And I want to tell you, I am bringing that version of you back. Not the old you, better, healed, whole, stronger. The version that went through the fire and came out refined. That version is coming. This week, you are going to feel the first sign of that return. But here is something I need to warn you about, because what I'm about to say is the reason most people miss their breakthrough. Most people are so focused on what they lost, they don't see they're about to receive. They're looking backward at the closed door, at the broken relationship, a failed attempt. While they're looking backward, a new door opens behind. Miss it. Don't be that person. Not this week. This week, look forward. Stay open.
Pay attention to the small things, because the big change often starts with something small. A thought, a conversation, a feeling, a moment of quiet courage. Stay awake to those moments. They are me, working, moving, reaching.